And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Garland. Evan Mobley is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. And for Los Angeles, Connect out there with Rui Hachimura. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at point guard. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell sets the screen for Allen. Here's Hunter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Doncic feeling it out. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly, you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurry. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And here is Hachimura. Following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Doncic finds Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot's good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Connect. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Garland. Drilled from 11 feet out.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. 5th is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Offensive rebound. Okoro wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray.
3 points.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Adams. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Clock at 6. Reeves the pass to Doncic. It's up a 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Garland. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to.
Los Angeles
But Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Steven Adams. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Connect. And it's Shake Milton in for Luka Doncic. Barnes, he's checked in for Cleveland. .143 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vincent, covered by Mitchell. Vincent, the pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Milton, wide open, he fires, and a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell wide open. No good on the 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Reeves. Milton sets the screen for Reeves. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Allen. Okoro kicks to Garland. Over Milton. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Milton finds Reeves. Shoots over Okoro. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Reeves doesn't overload on the mid-range shot, but he's smart enough to take them when they're available.
Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. That one, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
And so here's Cleveland. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And for Cleveland, we've got Isaac Okoro. Evan Mobley is out there with Barnes. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Stolen by Okoro. Floats it up there for Mobley. Okoro passes to Hawkins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Milton. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Hawkins.
Los Angeles.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton.
Second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Barnes. Hunter with a screen on Vanderbilt. Really left alone that time. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
They set the pick. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hunter down low. Guarded by Doncic. Okoro dishes to Barnes. Mobley sets the pick for Barnes. Pass to Tyson. From downtown, Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. For the 3, Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Okoro finds Barnes. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit for the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
That's good from Barnes.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Adams, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for Vincent. And it's Austin Reeves in for Shake Milton. He's perfect from the line this time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
On the court,
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 5. The wide open look here for Garland. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
He hits the second from the line.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had 22 points in the win against Houston.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Los Angeles trails by 7. Hachimura down low, working on Hunter. Hachimura, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now connect. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Hunter for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Hachimura. Now connect. Here's Adams. Out to Doncic. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Fires from deep. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Here's Tyson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Here's Hachimura. A beautiful reverse layup. Now it's just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 3 seconds left. Can't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland leads by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
And the fact that Irving's on the sideline is going to make it hard for them. He lightens up his teammates' load with his prolific scoring, dynamic playmaking, and it's not fun for the fans. Kyrie is primetime entertainment.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. And Mobley throws it down.
With how well Garland scores it in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
And for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Allen. Then there's Mobley. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
That free throw good from Doncic. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. The lead is 2. Mobley kicks to Garland. For 3, Hunter. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 3. Garland's got 5 assists tonight.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Back to Doncic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your Los Angeles Dancers.
Now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 19 points a game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. 3rd is Evan Mobley. And, of course, Jared Allen.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Pass to Hunter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Looking to get it going. Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness!
And it's just amazing what Donovan Mitchell has become. Can't do it any better than that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Reeves with the screen for Hachimura. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Great showing for him last season. 4th in scoring, 5th in assists, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Back to Reeves. On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Reeves the pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. There's Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Now here is Hachimura. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wound up there for Allen. Stolen by Connect. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Garland.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the lane. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Hey, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Okoro's checked in. Los Angeles trails by 9. Doncic outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Trying to end the drought. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Bounce pass from Okoro. And Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Doncic passes to Adams. Reeves outside. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Reeves. And yep, finally dropped it, rolling around the rim. Reeves has got 13 points.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty and he always seems to make things happen.
Lets a floater go. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. And it's 8 points for Donovan Mitchell. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reeves finds Adams. Back to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 11. Down low. Pass to Okoro. Trains the three-pointer. Okoro's got his second bucket.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Doncic against Garland. And it's off from three-point range. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's Cleveland, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Gabe Vincent, Condensed out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. Garland, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Hunter. And Garland has it in the corner. Shot on the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now Vincent. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Here's Vanderbilt, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Vanderbilt's got his first points of the game.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Here's Garland. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Los Angeles trails by 14. Doncic outside. Back to Vincent. They set the pick. And Okoro pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Milton. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garland kicks to Hunter. Outside Garland. Five to shoot. Pass to Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for the Los Angeles Dancers.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. Over Mitchell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
One shot.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Free throw, no good for Mobley.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Pass to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Allen. Back to Hunter. 5 on the clock. And here's Garland for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles trails by 16. Now here's Doncic. Reeves with the screen on Garland. Here's Doncic. Reeves trying to free himself up. And Doncic gets it to go.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Pass to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
All free throws good from Doncic. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Cleveland leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Cleveland.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win. Look out! Bang! Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. He's defended by Reeves.
Austin
And
Reeves.
the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
For the away team, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And Mitchell drops them both. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They led by as many as 18 points. Barnes outside. Mitchell outside. The 3 ball sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Darius Garland. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see Miami as they play against Los Angeles. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Connect in at the 3. And for Miami, they've got Clint Capella. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot. So, Stan, most teams right now still trying to capture that rhythm, that right rhythm. To coaches, I'm sure it's obvious who has done that and who is still struggling to get that rhythm.
Absolutely, Kevin. On a team-wide basis and on an individual player basis, you can figure out who really understands what's supposed to be happening on the floor. You can see when a team is flowing and everything is working together. But then the hard part is to be consistent with that night after night.
And the dunk by Capella.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Free throw no good for Capella.
Well, Capella shot his fair share of free throws. Not his expertise at this point.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Mitchell looking it over. Capella, the pass to Hero. Capella with a screen on Reeves. Capella kicks to Hero. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Doncic outside. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wiggins outside. And a wide open look for Hero. Sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Hachimura. Adebayo with the bucket.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Last season, he played outstanding. Around 20 points per game last season. 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Now here is Hachimura. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Doncic with the bucket.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Hachimura. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Doncic with a screen for Reeves. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura hits them both. And Miami shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen on Reed. Miami no good on that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Connect. And it's Miami with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adebayo finds Mitchell. Capella with a screen on Reeves. Sinks the triple.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Well, look, good teams just find ways to win, even when they aren't playing their best.
Here's Jaquez. No scoring in this one. Good ball movement here by Miami. Where, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Finney Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
A free throw drops for Finney Smith. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Finney Smith hits them both. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jovic. Jaquez outside. Hero with it. A 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hero's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Miami.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt a screen on Rozier. And it's Doncic missing. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Matthews. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Doncic, and it's Milton in at the point. Now here's Doncic after Terry Rozier's miss. Now Doncic, he had a 36-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia, and the shot is good. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
Yeah, you did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Miami trailing. Outside, Hero. Pass to Hawkins. Doncic against Rozier. With some arc. And Hero with the layup. Hero's got 10 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Milton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, Hero, 10 points for him. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Milton with it on the wing, Doncic. It's rebounded by Jovic. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Miami. Davion Mitchell comes in for Terry Rozier, and then for Los Angeles, Adams comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for Matthews. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Capella. Now Hero. Capella with a screen on Doncic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. No good with the triple. Doncic with the steal. Milton against Mitchell. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Doncic, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, Hero, 12 points for him. Jaquez outside. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tyler Hero. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
A brief check now of the stats for Wiggins. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Now, here's Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
Connect with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Connects, got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Jaquez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Connect with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Jaquez outside. Back to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wiggins outside. 5 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Reed. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Andrew Wiggins. Pass to Hachimura. 29 seconds left now here in the second. They get it back.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Reeves with it, covered by Wiggins. Here's Vincent. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles leads by only 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your
Attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Nice drive. It's on. Let's hear it from the participant.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Checking out Los Angeles. Even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Miami trailer. Bam Adebayo is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Hero into the two-guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Adebayo with a screen on Reeves. For the tie, Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Hero for the lead. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Adebayo down low. He's against Hachimura. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pass to Doncic. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Now here's Wiggins. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good on the triple.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Reeves outside. Doncic looking it over. A floater, and Capella sends it back.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around the shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Put your hands together for your Miami Dancers.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, he had a strong showing last season. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. Just 5 on the clock. Adams sets the pick for Reeves. Shoots over Hero. Los Angeles with another miss.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Doncic with it. Picked up by Hero. For Miami, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. It's good from the top of the key. Hero's got 14 points.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Back to Doncic. And Capella sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Miami making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Three from the inbound, and it's connect. That time on the assist by Adams. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Mitchell kicks to Capella. Pass to Hero. Back to Capella.
Well, the truth is, when Capella gets the ball in there, teams very often try to send him to the line.
For Miami, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic left side. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter, and it's been ugly.
Reeves against Adebayo, and he gets it to go. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Here's connect. The three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
And Miami making a change here. Ware's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Shake Milton in for Luka Doncic. He's off on the second. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Here's connect. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either. Milton in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Jaquez finds Adebayo. Shoots over connect, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range. Connects, got 2 now from beyond the arc in the thirds for Los Angeles. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Heroes got 17 now.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Reeves. Beyond the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Miami ahead. They're up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Luka Doncic out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Matthews in at the 3 slot. Hero against Milton. Hero no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Outside Matthews. And here is Doncic. Yes! And the foul.
Defensive.
That's on Terry Rozier.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Line for 1.
Miami trailing. Pass to Ware. Now Rozier takes it inside and a missed layup. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Doncic left side. And oh, the block shot cribs it out of the air. Jovic passes to Hero. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
You got to D up Rozier from the corner or you will pay the price.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Rozier. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Connects checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to connect. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell with it. Driving the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to connect. Here's Milton. Covered by Mitchell. Vanderbilt a screen on Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Shake Milton. Wiggins finds Adebayo. Shoots over Hachimura. Adebayo with the bucket. And Miami leads by 4.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Back to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Pass to Capella. Hero with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Hero. And Hero drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Adams outside. Pass to Reeves. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Reeves outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Hachimura against Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Hero. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reeves can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Hero. Here's Capella. And he banks in the layup. And Miami leads by 3.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. No good. That would have tied it. Outside, Hero. To the middle. Stolen by Reeves. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now, Hero. It falls.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And here's Reeves outside. Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Miami with the ball. Capella, the pass to Adebayo. Hero against Reeves. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell against Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. Nails the tray.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Nineteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Reeves against Hero. Capella with a screen on Reeves. Hero from long range. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Let's meet the starting lineup for Seattle. At small forward, Jeremy Grant. At center, Donovan Cleveland. At point guard, Anthony Simons. At the other guard position, Shaden Sharp. At the other forward position, Denny Avdia. The head coach of the visiting team is Chauncey Billups. And the starting lineup for Los Angeles.
At the center position, at 7'0", number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Lucas. At power forward, 7 feet 1 inch, number 7, Chet Holmgren. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. At the other guard position, at 6'6" number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Happy Halloween and welcome to a spooky screening of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's hoping all your trick-or-treaters come at halftime. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. Avdia out there with Klingon. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Sharp in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
Grant's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. With the teardrop. And rejected. Grant outside. Here's Klingon. Williams defending. And Williams over to help. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Grant. And connects on the 9-footer.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Avdia. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The willingness to play physical, Avdia not holding back.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Avdia.
Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. And this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
And both free throws good for Avdia.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Sharp defending. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Shaden Sharp.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Avdia, good.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Simons with a rebound. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Avdia outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Grant. Here's Klingon. Pass to Simons. The 3-ball. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Sharp passes to Simons. Lets it fly. No good that time.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Avdia outside. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-pointer.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that jam.
Now here's Hartenstein. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Seattle. Now here's Henderson. Simons outside. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw is good. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Seattle. From the arc. And again, it's Seattle missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Inside. Here's Wallace. And off the glass. That one's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Grant outside. Pass to Aiden. And here's Henderson. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Here's Caruso. Wallace outside. Over Sharp. Wallace misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Henderson. Grant outside. Jacks up a three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams on the wing. Here's Holmgren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Seattle looking at who they've got. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Royce O'Neal is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Henderson, and it's McGowan's in a 2-guard.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Grant's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Holmgren. 5 on the clock. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. That one's no good.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Wallace in his last outing with 12 points. That three's off the mark. Here's Oakley. The rebound by Wiggins. Now Los Angeles with it. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3-and-D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% for 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Grant outside. Ayton with a screen. Down low. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Los Angeles making a change here. Williams is checked in. That's good from Ayton.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Back Back to Holmgren. Fires for three. Bullseye! Chet hitting for three.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Seattle making some changes. Klingon comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Denny Avdia subbed in for O'Neal. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Walker passes to Avdia. Henderson with a screen on Dort. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And there's Klingon on the assist by Avdia.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the inside. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Avdia. Wallace with a double team. Avdia passes to Smith. And he banks in the layup.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Holmgren. Seattle pulls it in. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. Now here's Walker. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. The drive by Dort. Walker with some nice D.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Dort. Williams finds Holmgren. Now Dort. Walker covering. Holmgren with a screen on Walker to the middle. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. Avdia with it. 1:43 left to play in the second quarter. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Holmgren. Sharp, he's checked in for Seattle. Anthony Simons comes in for Smith. The home team on D. Simons left side. 5 to shoot. Williams grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Inside. Fader on the way. That one a little long. Seattle shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Henderson misses. Well, Los Angeles shooting 44% from the field during the second. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Avdia passes to Henderson. A little mid-range shot is up. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Wallace, the pass to Dort. No good from outside. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The open shot, Henderson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Henderson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high-caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is rolling. You can tell they're having fun out there. I'm having fun just watching them.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Checking out Seattle, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Lugansdort. Holmgren is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in it to one. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, I like when Chet Holmgren gets involved in these types of sets. He can be pretty crafty at executing them.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is. There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Seattle trails by 5. Grant outside. Back to Simons. Takes the three. Gets the three ball to go. Simons got 6 points.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Fades. No good off the glass. Seattle shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Now here's Avdia. He's covered by Holmgren for the tie. Avdia can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Sharp grabs the miss. For Seattle, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Simons outside. Up again. It's good on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision making.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance can time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
Seattle trails by 3. Outside Sharp. Avdia outside. Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, I'll hear it. All right, fans.
Seattle making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
Scoot Henderson.
Seattle trails by 3. Outside Sharp. Henderson scanning the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the potential of Shaedon Sharp is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
Both free throws good from Sharp. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Dort. To the wing on the left. Here's Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Sharp. Here's Williams. It's good from about 19 feet. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
All right, let's check in now with Allie LaForce to see how Jeremy Grant's doing. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Seattle, and it's just a simple case of getting the wind knocked out of him. He just needs a moment to get the air back in his lungs. And this team really needs him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
For the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sharp against Dort. Dort, a screen on Henderson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Avdia attacking. Soft touch off the glass. He has 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Now Holmgren. The 3 is up. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive throughout.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Changes for Los Angeles. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Seattle making a switch here. Henderson with it. He has 7. Outside Sharp. Back to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Offensive rebound. From deep. Henderson with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Wallace outside. Here's the three. And Los Angeles, another three.
He's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Right side Sharp. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Wallace. He's got 5. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Three-pointer Sharp. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Seattle, looking at who they've got. We've got Henderson. Royce O'Neal is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Walker in at the 2. Now here's Henderson. That one's good for 2.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Williams with it. He's against O'Neal. Williams passes to Wallace. Got a piece of it. It's stolen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 6, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Launches a 3. Good D by Wallace. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Wiggins. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Seattle trails by 9. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Henderson outside, down low. And the jam by Walker.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson giving up the rock.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. And Los Angeles leads by 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Henderson left side. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Now Henderson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Walker. Fires it. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Seattle trails by 9. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Ayton. The kick out to Walker. Back to Smith. Aiden in the high post. Second shot opportunity. Some solid defense from Williams. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Henderson. And here's Wiggins. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Henderson outside. To the inside. Smith outside. Here's Walker. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Now here's Henderson.
2 minutes.
To snap the cold streak. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. Wallace pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 9. Wiggins with it. Covered by Smith. Now here's Williams. Dort outside. Williams with it. Outside for Dort. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. And Los Angeles leads by 12.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Simons outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
Los Angeles leading by 10. 1:06 left to play in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Simons. It's Avdia on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Los Angeles picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
Let's meet the starting lineup for Los Angeles. At center, Isaiah Hartenstein. At shooting guard, Luguentz Dort. At power forward, Chet Holmgren. At the other forward position, Jalen Williams. At the other guard position, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Daignault.
And now, your San Diego starting lineup. At center, at 6'9", number 32.
Trace Jackson Davis.
At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 4,
Moses Moody.
The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 9, Bobby Portis. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2,
Brandon Pacheski.
starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Diego going up against Los Angeles. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. And the injury story: when you're missing 2 players, including a starter, a lot changes. Rotations and roles.
Yeah, 2 quality players out of action. That'll be a factor. The remaining players need to respond.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Luguentz Dort out there with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's Holmgren in at the 4. And for San Diego, they've got Moses Moody, Bobby Portis out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Pajemski in at the 2. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Curry from outside, off the mark. Outside, Williams. Here's Holmgren. The rebound, San Diego.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Now here's Curry. Last game, 26 points for him. Fires the 3, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is P. Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Moody. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Outside, Williams. Lets it go. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Moody. Portis outside. Off target from 3-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass on the layup. Holmgren's got his second bucket on the night.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Podziemski. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And how about Brandon Podziemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for San Diego. Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And San Diego with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Back to Jackson Davis. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Down low. Here's Holmgren, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Holmgren's got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to Curry. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
It's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
San Diego trails by 7. Outside Podziemski. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. Misses the 3. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Green. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Wallace outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the inside. The shot. Outside for Green. Now Moody from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Cason Wallace out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams, then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Green. San Diego trails by 9. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Porter's shot is off. Los Angeles shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Wallace outside. Up and over Kennard. Wallace misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Payne. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. But Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Inside. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills, and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Heels checked in for Portis. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Outside Payne. Green, the pass to Kennard. Healed for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Now Wallace. Still no points. Williams finds Williams. His first shot attempt. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. San Diego trails by 9. Kennard outside. They set the pick. And here's Payne outside. San Diego with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Dort, the pass to Wallace. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's Dort on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Holmgren. Hit from range.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Field passes to Payne. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for San Diego, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for San Diego. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Payton. Pajemski's checked in for Heald. And it's Stephen Curry in for Kennard. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. Hits both from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Dagnall, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Green's checked in for Payne. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. This one for 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moody. Close in. Moses Moody. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Outside, Williams. That shot missing. Green with the defensive effort. San Diego trails by 11. Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski. 18 feet out. Williams grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
On the wing, Curry. 54 seconds left in the second. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort. Williams from long range. The offensive rebound. Here's Wallace. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. San Diego shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Jackson Davis a screen. Shot is good by Curry.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Wallace. 9 points for him in his last game. From outside the arc, counted from distance. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night, so they're forcing someone else to beat him. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, right now for San Diego, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for Los Angeles.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Los Angeles leading by 12. They've got Bobby Portis. Stephen Curry is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Moody. Now here's Jackson-Davis. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Curry, 7 points in the game. Portis with a screen on Dort. The floater, Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Dort, a screen on Curry. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Timeout, timeout. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your... Way to go.
Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. You look at Kennard, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And of course, Stephen Curry, this is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth three from Moody.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. The drive by Shea. Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And stolen by Williams. Drives to the hoop, and Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Moody. He's got 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pajemski. And San Diego another 3.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Outside, Williams. Here's Hartenstein. 4-3. It's hauled in by Portis. Pass to Pajemski. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Go for San Diego. Payton's checked in for Moody. And Payne is subbed in for Curry. Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. On defense, the visiting team. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Payne finds Portis. And no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Los Angeles leading by 13. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Williams from long range. For San Diego, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne, the pass to Payton. Outside Pajemski. 5 to shoot. Here's Payne. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Payne. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. San Diego trails by 13. Outside Pajemski. It's Portis, high post. Back to Pajemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pajemski's got 9 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Pajemski. Here's Payne. And the deficit down inside single digits. He's got 6.
Nice offense here. Close in. great bet to go.
SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Gilgeous Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Come on, fans. It's the
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. San Diego trails by 11. And so in the game for Los Angeles, 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. Lugens Dort out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. And Williams has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Payne. Kennard on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams.
And you know, for that matchup with Oakland, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for good basketball.
And San Diego making a change here. Wallace with it. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul, first team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And that one misses. San Diego trails by 15. Outside Payton. Payne, pass to Green. Kennard outside. And here's Payne outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. Wallace misses.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Payne finds Kennard. Green with a screen on Dort. Kennard against Dort. Here's Rowe. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Rowe's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's a pick. Here's Williams. The rebound by Payton.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Outside Payne. Back to Green. Pass to Rowe. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Rowe's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Holmgren. Williams from long range. He drops it from range. And Los Angeles leads by 12.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Right wing. Outside Curry. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hardenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get there.
Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
San Diego trails by 14. Now Curry. Portis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry's shot is off. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hardenstein with a screen on Curry. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Stephen Curry.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot. Two minutes remaining.
For San Diego, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. A shot to stop the run. Curry, no good. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
3rd team foul. At the line for the away team, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. And San Diego calls time here. Minute 32 left to play in the 4th quarter.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Flagler's checked in. Randolph passes to Armstrong. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter here. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Topic is checked in for Flagler. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Here's Topich. He's off on that one. Good D by Peyton. San Diego trails by 18. Pass to Green. Now Kennard going inside. Here's Armstrong. 5 on the clock. Here's Peyton. San Diego with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-1 run. Pass to Caruso. Here's Topich. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. And Los Angeles leads by 20.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.